Hey everybody, how's it going? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, powered by Stagefront VIP. Being joined with Demetrius Andrade.
I like it.
You like it? That's our Spanish.
I like it. It sounds like
I try to do like a Spanish thing because we were just talking about off camera how people butcher your last name, Andrade.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, my Capo Verde, my pride, my family, that's how they pronounce it, Andrade. And then, being born in America and stuff like that, of course, everybody's last name gets butchered.
Yeah. Dude, people call me Marcus, and it's Marcos. And they see the name right there, and I'm like, whatever. It's happened since I was a kid.
Yeah, so you just like, you roll with the punches. Yeah. But yeah, Andrade, it's all good. As long as you know it's this handsome man right here, and you know when you say boxing is that guy.
Hey, the hair. It's just a little different.
Yeah, man. Then chopped it up, man.
What happened?
I just was like, yo, it's time for this. I don't want nothing in the way.
Did it feel weird? Does it feel weird?
Nah, it feels good actually. I ain't gotta do all this shit, take a shower, do all this shit. I can just dive into shit now. I gotta be like, oh my hair. Even though I was always like diving in anyway because I didn't care. I'm not like one of those. But yeah, it was just time to just let it go for a while. Bring it back when it's time to bring it back. But for this fight as well too, it's just like I can't have nothing in my way.
Because for some people, it's kind of like a hard thing to do. Like I've heard that like they're really connected to that type of style.
Hair never gone, and it's still here. It's still not bald
like what it used to be.
It's right here. It's just
I don't know. Like I don't know who told me that, but he felt like he was like spiritually connected to like his dreads and all that.
Yeah, you probably can. But the new word is locked, of course, because a lot of people don't want the whole dread thing because of the meaning of it and stuff like that. But yeah, just to even avoid that, oh, you got dreads. Nah, bro, locks. But at the end of the day, that just because you can't have something dreadful and be spiritually connected to it. So it's like at the same time what we talk about. But yeah, just it's just this is not gonna be a factor. It's not gonna interrupt. I ain't gonna have to get my hair done. I don't have to put it in a bun, tie it down, be like, oh, it's too tight, can't move my neck, can't do this shit. Nah, all that shit's out the window. Yeah. Cause for real, that's how it was. Really? Like braiding it back, whatever, it's too tight back here, you're like stiff neck.
How long would that take?
For what?
Like that process of
No, I'm just saying, like you just have if it's too tight, like whatever, just by whatever. You just have a stiff neck. I need to be like, whoa, shit, no. I didn't be dipping and dodging this fight.
Are you gonna be dipping and dodging punches then against David?
Yeah, of course. I gotta swim now.
Yeah, man. Excited for this fight. I would imagine you're excited too, Mio. You've been wanting an opponent like this for a long, long time, and I know for the longest time it wasn't your fault. You wanted the fights. How good does it feel to finally get a fight after so long? People were not wanting to fight you, and I would imagine it was frustrating.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I never thought it would be David Benavidez at all. I didn't even think he can even just watching. I was like, wow, this kid's good. Wow, he's gonna be a good fight. But you can tell he's big. I mean, it's not a big height difference here, but it's just body. It's like he seemed like he's gonna be a heavyweight. Like, you know what I'm saying, in his near future. He can't. I don't know how long he can stay at 68. So it was never anything that crossed my mind. It was Charlo.
Yeah, what about that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what so it's just like I can't wait around for him.
Charlo's fighting his brother.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. I can't wait around for him. I can't wait around for Canelo. David has nowhere to go. I have nowhere to go. We're both like one of the avoided fighters, and it was only right. And man, Showtime continues to put on the best fights, and we wheeled and dealed and made it happen.
Yeah, what do you make of the brother fighting his little brother, and you being in the same weight for so long, not being able to get that fight with him?
When I see Charlo, right, because we probably have another press conference or something, I got a story. But it's nice to see his reaction when I say the story. But I think he's gonna pretty much beat his brother down, and hopefully that brings that energy right back to that thing. So for my sake as well too. So it's all good. But yeah, at the end of the day, Charlo, bro, you get on the internet, online with me, like, oh, I want to fight, we're gonna fight, and then you're fighting this guy. So it's just like, I don't got time for that. Yeah. I can't keep playing those games. It's either you want to fight or you don't. You want to fight David Benavidez? Yeah, I'll fight him, no problem. Let's make it happen. David, you want to fight Andrade? Okay, yeah, no problem. Let's make it happen. So we're here.
How do you see the fight with David? And I saw a video that you did earlier. You feel that he has a lot of holes in his game. How do you feel your style makes those holes even wider?
I think my finesse. I think like you're gonna see Demetrius Andrade at his best finesse game. This is like weathering the storm and my movement, my ability, my body mechanics versus his body mechanics. The things I know what he can't do versus the things that he doesn't feel that there's nothing I can't do. There's really what I can adjust. I can do a lot of things. I can fight multiple ways in seconds, and so. I mean, it's definitely going to be a great fight because he's going to come bring the pressure, and I'm just going to be sitting there looking and picking apart.
Yeah, you know, the last two fights people bring up, they criticize your ability to not be able to stop the opponent, and they even go even further and say, like, hey, maybe Andre's getting a little older. I would imagine you've heard that. Why are they wrong?
Now I haven't heard that. That's cool. Yeah. You know, you tune in more than me than that. I'm not looking to see what else somebody has to say about me today. Like I'm not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I got life. You know what I'm saying? I got family, man. I got life going on. But that's their life. Let them do that. But a lot of those other fights ain't the same motivation as this fight. And it's better now at this age than I'm 36, 37 because it wouldn't happen then at all. It wouldn't happen. So I felt now's the time for this fight to be made if it was ever going to be made within this year, or I thought it was going to possibly my plan was to try to do it by the first quarter of next year so I can get at least another fight at 168. I only had one fight at 168 to get a little bit of rust off. So, but now I'm fighting the best guy in the world. I mean, at 168 pounds, of course.
So you don't think Canelo's number one at 68? You're seeing David. You're seeing this is the real number one at 68.
No, I'm saying that, but I'm saying David Benavidez is a real fighter. This is a real fight, and I think me and him know that, and I think this is going to make whoever wins, it will be the best 168 pounds. So, in sense, yes, but Canelo he's Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He has the luxury to do whatever that he's doing. He's fighting undisputed at 154. Like, that makes you the best? Because I guarantee you nobody at 154 is looking to go fight David Benavidez. Nobody at 154 is looking to fight Demetrius Andrade. I get the stake. Oh, I'm fighting Canelo. Yeah. And Canelo's like, yeah, I'm going to get the smaller guy. But why hasn't he made that happen with me during 154, 160, now it's 168, and also David when he was champion, he lost it on the scale. Canelo seek the opportunity, and that's what makes him undisputed. He didn't beat the man that we about to go toe to toe with, so therefore he is still he is considered the best 168 pounder.
When you look at overall, too, like the way David's fought, guys that are like slick.
Who you fight that was slick?
Caleb Plant's a slick fighter, no?
He said guys that was slick. I'm trying to figure out who's slick. Who else?
No one else, just Caleb. Okay. Wait, no. Well, hold on, let me think. Let's go down the list. Let's see if we can find anyone there. Caleb could be a slick fighter. Yeah, he's cute. He does cute stuff in there. Right?
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah. But the pressure affected him.
I guess he's not that slick.
Chiron's not really a slickster, right? No. Who else? Anthony Durrell could box, but not really slick, right?
He said slick, yeah.
Who else? I'm trying to think. Does anyone else come to mind? No one?
Yeah, it is.
So what makes a difference then? Why are you different?
I mean, you if you go down my fight, you could see that I am slick. I am finesse. I can
But people will say, I know you don't pay attention to people, but people say like, hey, he's not as slick as he was before. He's choosing to like, you know, actually fight and get in there and stuff, as before he wouldn't do that.
Yeah, because different styles of fight makes different fights. Sometimes I can't just sit there and be slick because people not coming forward, bringing it on. That's the only way you can be slick, by somebody opening it up. So David's going to open it up. He's going to throw a lot of punches. That's what he's known for. So therefore, I'm be able to get slick.
So
somebody just like this, right? Charlo running around, and is Canelo do anything slick? No. He did nothing slick. He didn't even try to do anything slick, because at the end of the day, you can't. You got a guy that's just moving, and all he can do is throw a few punches. There's no openings to get there, because you're not getting a guy to throw shots at you. But David, I think he's going to throw a lot of shots.
we're going to see a vintage you then.
You're definitely going to see the best Andrade.
Yeah. Now, I know they're telling me to wrap it up. Last thing, just in general, when you see the landscape at 168 pounds, you win this fight. You confident, despite what happened in Texas with Canelo and the whole, hey, you're horrible, and all that stuff, that you can get a fight with him?
I don't know. If you do all that research that you say you do, you also know that he said that David Benavidez versus Andrade was a 50-50 fight. And so he knows that the caliber fighter I am and the caliber fighter David Benavidez is. So at the end of the day, I cannot dictate what Canelo does, or nobody can. He has the luxury. He got so much power, so it doesn't matter what I think if I can get the fight afterwards. Does he really want it? Does he announce it? When he went on this whole undisputed streak, he was like, yeah, I want to fight Billy Joe, I want to fight this person, I want to fight that person. And they all waited for him to make that fight happen. In this case, why hasn't he done that? Why didn't he say David Benavidez or Demetrius Andrade?
No, you got a point. And people do give him ish about that too.
All right, so case closed.
All right. Case closed. I know you feel you're confident you're going to win the fight. Final message. What are you going to show? What do you want to tell people? What do you want to tell detractors, Canelo, all that?
Now, listen, man, at the end of the day, you're going to get the best fighting the best. Showtime PBC's been making that happen this whole entire year, and I'm grateful to be one of the matchups being made. And yeah, man, this is the Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl right here. So yeah, thank you, and tune in and listen. There's not much I really need to say for you guys to buy, but buy.
That was Demetrius Andrade, the guy on pay-per-view right here, taking out David Benavidez.
Puts everything on the line. It lets people know and other fighters that, yo, it's time to, like Showtime been doing, putting the best fights with each other, with the best fighters. And this fight is it. This is it. I'm 35 years old. David's 26, 27 years old. My time's now. I told people, like, yo, either I wanted like 1 or 2 fights at first. Before playing David Benavidez, before I asked like for a little like 68 up, and then playing, and then if David's around, but Charlo, whoever, these guys. But it didn't happen that way. I had 1 fight at 168, and now David Benavidez, they know that I'm looking to fight the best. David Benavidez has nowhere to go. I had nowhere to go, and it's only right. If 2 fighters want to fight, we're gonna fight, and that's what we're showing. Like, I asked for the fight, he asked for the fight, and so now we're here today. So there's no excuses.
Jose Senior said that you're just a little guy who will be outside.
Say it again. Hold on.
You think you have to make? I'm sorry. You think you have to make a statement in this fight?
The statement is winning. The statement is going out here. The statement is now. The statement is showing, like, yo, the will, the ableness, and the courage to get in there with the very best at a different weight class. That's what the statement is.
And last one, just real quick. You enjoyed yourself greatly up there in the press conference. Like, when is that switch gonna turn where you get really serious?
That was serious. Like, that's.
So you enjoy yourself in the ring too, then?
Listen, I'm having fun. This is a fun moment for me. I'm gonna be able to have fun. You know, I'm where I wanted to be. So I'm not gonna be serious and not enjoy myself. I gotta enjoy myself. I gotta laugh. I gotta have fun. We gotta make sure, whatever. But the serious part will turn on once the ring walk and I'm in the ring, of course. But in there, I gotta have fun. I gotta stay elusive because I gotta fight a guy that's gonna come forward, do what he do. So my whole energy needs to be elusive. So yeah.
Jose Senior said that you're just a little guy who will be outside. What's your thought?
Again, you know, I'm not going tit for tat with his dad. My dad's not here. His dad, Jose's a little guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. A little guy talking about, but it's all good though. Listen, everybody can fall. Everybody, no matter what the height is. The biggest fall, the smallest fall, man. So that doesn't mean anything here. I have the ability to get to him. He has the ability to get to me. Well, may the best man win. At the end of the day, I can put him down too. And everybody I ever stepped in the ring with always went down. So it's all good.
The WBC said the winner of this fight will be Canelo's mandatory, whereas Canelo has to agree to fight the winner by March, or he will be stripped. What's your thoughts?
Again, fuck Canelo. But no, well listen, Canelo's a great fighter. I'm not looking forward to sit there and like depend on Canelo because that's just not how it goes. He has the luxury to do whatever he wants to do. Right now, this is it. This is the biggest fight. From this point on, the people themselves and the reporters and journalists and all the other people has to get Canelo to want to take the winner or the loser of this fight because at the end of the day, it's two top elite guys that can rumble with anybody.
Demetrius' third F-bomb about Canelo, the third one today. Where's that?
Canelo.
Does that come from the payday comment?
He talking shit. Payday this. I'm a horrible fighter. And then, you know, people like send me things about like him. Somebody asked him a question about, oh, what about David Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade? Then he goes 50-50 fight. So how am I a horrible fighter and then fighting David Benavidez is a 50-50 fight? But needless to say, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, Canelo's a great fighter. He, you know, is making his mark. He dictate how he wants to do it. He's doing a good job at it. At the end of the day, I respect that. But him disrespecting me in the way he did, it was just like, fuck you, bitch. So that's how that comes off. That's it.
You're one of the best talkers in boxing. You've always been. You're very witty. And I told David before, how is he going to respond when you talk shit to him? You were very entertaining up there, but I didn't see the full fire. I thought you were going to come and...
I mean, at the end of the day, I have never been like that. So as things develop, I'm going to see him more and more. And, you know, we get the shit talking. He's not talking shit, so I don't understand.
So you don't bring it up?
Nah, I'm saying like this, what shit we talk about? We want to be like, fuck you. Fuck you. Hospital. Ambulance. Knock you out. Where you are? We read that? Read that?
How the two face off right
now? I was scared?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, get me scared because I'm going to be more dangerous. Get me scared, yes. I want to be scared. Get me scared because the scarier I am, the more dangerous I'm going to be. The more I'm going to want to protect myself. The more I'm going to want to throw punches. The more I'm going to want to get in there and show you what I have in store. So, yeah, do that.
How much of an advantage do you have, you know, at range, at distance in this fight on the outside? And how do you think you hold up when he does get to the inside?
That's why November 25th, you have to tune in. You guys gonna be there. People need to buy them pay-per-views. People need to show support of this beautiful fight that's about to go down. And you're gonna see it, the mastermind at his best. That's it.
How does the mastermind withstand the pressure of David Benavidez? We watched David Benavidez break a lot of guys down, bludgeoning Caleb Plant into a decision victory. How do you avoid having those things happen to you on the 20th?
Yeah, listen, Caleb Plant is not me, nor I am Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant ain't got the footwork or the IQ and the power that I have. You know, Caleb Plant, I respect him. He's also a great fighter. He took the opportunity, the chance to fight David Benavidez, but I also showed Plant a lot of things during our time when he used to come to my camps and stuff like that. So I got the sauce, trust me.
What makes Benavidez' best
What makes
friend?
Benavidez a monster?
I think Mike Tyson got really high that day. Really high. He must have been smoking some shit. And he was just like, shit, what's his name? The Monster. And so that's how I think he just forgot his name.
What would you say Benavidez?
Really hard.
Yeah, what would you say Benavidez' best strength? His best strength, best attribute is?
I think it's putting pressure and then, you know, figuring out how to put these combinations together when he gets really close. But as you see when he fought Caleb Plant was able to maneuver, do his thing. Plant's not the hottest hitter. He wasn't in the best condition, I don't think, for that fight, but he showed what little exposure it would take to continue to beat David Benavidez and keep him at bay. I mean,
Staying on that vein, Tim Bradley mentioned that there was holes in David Benavidez's game for you.
There's a lot of holes.
When you see those holes, having watched him at home, is that what made you really want to jump back fighting him?
I want to fight everybody. Whatever opportunities I can get, I'll take them. If I could get any of these guys back then, I would have got them back then. But at the end of the day, David is willing to take the fight. I'm willing to take the fight. So the answer is always yes on my side. I have never said no to any of them. It's just now's the time. I'm a free agent as far as not signed to nobody. And I got myself in this position to be able to come over anywhere and make the best fights happen. That's it. So,
Where will the win against Benavidez place you on the pound for pound list?
number one.
Are you counting?
I mean, fuck the pound list, but I'm just saying, I don't care about none of that. Number one in the world. This is what this fight brings. Number one in the world.
Through those holes. Come on, Demetrius.
I'm going to do everything.